All right, what's going on, guys? Let's talk about not Stipe, bro. Still on Stipe. Tony Ferguson versus Beneil Dariush. So one thing to point out off the bat is they're both very durable, very exciting grapplers, if you want to say, with great striking. Like you say, once you have great jiu-jitsu, once you have great wrestling, your striking opens up. So let's talk about their last two fights. So Beneil's won his last two fights, last three, I believe. I'm not completely sure. Tony has won one out of his three fights, out of his last three fights, and lost two. So his last two coming from a loss from Charles Oliveira and Justin Gaethje. But so let's talk about Beneil's last fight against Diego Ferreira. Again, like I said, he's very tough. He walks through your punches, so he takes 2-3 punches and he gives back 2 or 3 punches. He's very active with his leg kicks. That has been shown to work very great against Tony Ferguson. But Beneil does take a lot of damage, like against I can't remember his first name. Close. What fight? The first fight, both in the first round, first few minutes, I believe it was like, again, a striking battle, a boxing match basically. No, a kickboxing match. There were some kicks in here and there, and then Beneil got his back on top, was the rear naked choke. But the second round was where Beneil got hurt, and then he stayed composed, caught Close coming in, catched him, and then knocked him out. But that was the fight against Close, so he basically took a lot of damage before getting the finishing sequence. In all, Beneil is a very fantastic fighter with a great chin. His style could work very good against Tony, because against Charles we saw how ineffective his ground game was against a really high black belt and a really good wrestler. And with the leg kicks we saw against Tony Pettis. But to be fair, Tony came back from a knee surgery, I believe, or something like that. And he came back way earlier than he should have. So let's not, to be honest, yes, kicking the legs against Tony will set up the head kicks just how Charles Oliveira did. But that's a occurring problem with Tony's game, that he's susceptible to leg kicks. But look how many leg kicks he took from Justin Gaethje until he actually wobbled Tony. Like, it went to the fourth round, I believe, until he actually started, buckling Tony. And Tony started, you could tell his legs were giving out. 4 rounds against arguably one of the hardest leg kickers ever. So I think definitely against Anthony Pettis, the leg kicks were very effective, because he came back from a surgery not too long ago. So and then even then he showed how tough he was. But so we're not talking about Beneil Dariush again. Great fighter, exciting fighter. The last fight against Tony with Charles Oliveira, like I said, he had trouble with the legs, but it didn't seem to buckle him as much as it did with Justin Gaethje. Again, has trouble with grinding wrestlers. Like I said, with Oliveira, implemented how ineffective his ground game is when he's on his back against high level grapplers and wrestlers, if that makes sense. He got out wrestled by Oliveira. He's very dangerous backing up. We saw with Oliveira, after he landed a head kick, Tony Ferguson was backing up, but he was spinning all this stuff. He was punching and spinning while backing up. And with I believe it was Anthony Pettis. After Anthony Pettis knocked him down, Tony rolled, was throwing spinning attacks, elbows. He's very dangerous like that. So Beneil definitely has to be very aware of that if he gets Tony hurt and he's backing him up. He has a great jab. In the Oliveira fight, he got in that armbar. Oliveira got that armbar on Tony Ferguson, and Tony's arm literally hyperextended. Like, his arm literally bent this way, like that. The whole, it was It was like this. Watch. It was like that, and then like that. Like it was bad. I'll show the clip on the screen. Um, but that definitely affected Tony's. I think it was his left thumb, if I'm not mistaken. So he had to switch stance, just fight with the jab. You know, you could definitely tell Tony's arm was messed up. I think he uploaded a couple pictures after. His arm was like all bruised up. And also one last thing to point out, the obvious, he's very effective with his elbows. He caught Oliveira, he cut him while backing up. Just something about, he's like so skinny that his elbows are sharper than a freaking butter knife, bro. How is someone's elbow gonna be more sharper than a butter knife, bro? So I hope you guys liked the video. I got Beneil Dariush winning. You know, Tony definitely is still a great fighter, but I just feel like Beneil's game and his whole clinch work, his trips, his wrestling, his submissions that he has, his aggressiveness and his toughness to just walk through your punches, his leg kicks, is gonna be too much for Tony. I don't think it's gonna be a different in skill set. I think they're very, very much equal. They're both durable, great leg kicks, great submissions. Like I'm saying, they both definitely have similar, similar abilities. So, but I do feel like it might go Beneil's way. I got it not submission, decision win from Beneil Dariush. I hope you guys like the video and peace out.